Hey, what is up? SortieBoy here today playing Divide and Conquer. Today we have Sauron extending his reach on Middle-earth. The Shadow of Mordor is pushing towards Erebor, but they found a dwarven mine, so they sent some troops to ambush it. The dwarves are outnumbered and not ready for battle. Let's see who will be victorious. Alright, let's look at Shadow of Mordor and see what they're bringing to the battle. It looks like they have some orc band, multiple units of it. It's going to be probably the main force of their army. And we have some Uruk halberds, some heavy infantry, very good looking unit, and they're going to have to use that to the full effect for this battle if they want to win. They also have some Uruks, just some infantry units with some shield and sword, kind of like the halberds over here. Basic same design except different weapon. Scouts in the back, which are going to be very useful. And then the Orc Maulers, which are going to be the general unit for Shadow of Mordor, and they have a pretty cool weapon. As you can see, these axes, they're pretty insane. And then we'll go over here, and as you can see, we have Orc Raiders hiding in the woods, ready to ambush this settlement. The dwarves are not going to see this coming. Some more Orc Band, it looks like 2 more units of it, also hiding, which is going to be epic. The dwarves are not going to have any idea where the Shadow of Mordor or the orcs will be coming from. And we can see orc raiders over here. These ones are not hidden, but they're going to be coming up from another side, hitting them from all angles, which is going to be key. So let's actually start looking at the dwarves here. As you can see, some dwarven miners. The miners were obviously working on this. Let's actually get an overview real quick of what this settlement is. Well, we get the camera working here. And we can see a dwarven mine outside Erebor. And this is actually going to be hurt the dwarves' economy. So this is actually a very good target to hit. And it's not really defended because mainly just miners here. We do see there are some dwarven warriors here. The general unit. Probably in charge of this mine and the defense of it. Some axe throwers, which are going to be very useful, and dwarven noblemen to protect the general, some dwarven travelers, some bowmen, which is very nice, more dwarven miners, which is going to be the main force, obviously, and I think that might be it. Looks like it, not much. The dwarven miners are going to have to do a lot more than they were expected to, or what they're getting paid to do. Probably never thought they'd have to do that. Probably never thought they'd have to fight, but they are dwarves, so they'll probably be okay. Alright, let's get right into it. We can actually see that Shadow of Mordor is starting to move around. The Uruks seem like they're going to go for this alleyway over here. Their miners are just holding it right now, so that would be an actually great target for them to hit if they can. The dwarven travelers have not started firing, it looks like. Let's actually check on them. They have not. He has not moved his units yet, and he does not know about the orcs over here, the orc raiders and the orc band, I think, are over there. Yeah, 2 units of orc band over there. He has no idea they are there, actually. This unit, orc raider, is moving up. It'll be interesting to see. It does not look like they're going to be able to fit here. They could try to maybe hit this before the heavy infantry comes in, but not sure about that, or if it'd be a good idea. Probably what would be best is to head over here and try to flank, which actually looks like he is not prepared for. He is moving his axe throwers back. It would be interesting to see if he decides to cover that area. It would be smart. He does know that unit's over there, so he's probably wary of it. It looks like the archers have started firing at these scouts over here. They're pushing over to the side. It looks like they're going to try to get a side shot. Not sure what they're going to aim for. They're not the best missile infantry, or missile archers, as I should say. Oh, you can see them pushing. Oh, they're coming out of the woods. They are now able to be seen. They're going to have to react to that. It'll be interesting to see how the dwarves react. Oh, perfect positioning for this orc band. Some of them are still getting hit, but that's just what you want. You want to hide behind this rock because they're not going to be able to get a good shot. And it looks like they're going in for the charge. Oh, but the dwarven warriors are marching in. This is not good. Oh, look at that charge. That actually was a good charge, but they're about to get hit from the Dwarven Warriors on the side, which is not good. Not what was expected. The Uruks are moving in. It probably was best that these Orc Band actually got in first. Let's see if he moved this unit. Orc Raiders did move over here. They are being careful because the Dwarven Miners are pushing them, and the Axe Throwers are devastating when they throw their axes. It looks like the Orc Raiders are also moving around, and the Scouts are in position. Who are they firing at? Oh, Dwarven Traveler just got nailed. This should be a good exchange. I think the Dwarven Travelers are actually better, so it would be interesting. Let's look over here and see what's going on. Some Orc Band. They're actually hiding. They're able to hide right there, which is very good. It looks like two. No, he's just sending one. One Orc Raider is moving around to the side, and then one Orc Band is coming over here, which is going to be good. They're going to be hitting from all sides of this mine, so that's perfect. Nothing holding here. It would be smart if the Uruk Halberds started moving in right now. It looks like, yep, the general unit is moving up, which is going to be needed. It looks like he has seen this, that this needs to be covered, and that if these Dwarven Travelers get hit by any infantry, it's not going to be a good day for them. Let's look back over here. These Dwarven Warriors are doing a really good job. This is actually going to be a really hard fought battle, it looks like. Dwarven Miners are holding. They've lost, I think, about maybe 15 units or something like that. The Orc Band has obviously lost a lot. It's going to be really up to these Uruks to win over there. The Uruk Halberds are pushing. Dwarven Miners have actually come out further than I thought they would. The Orc Band is pushing in. Oh, this is going to be a good charge. Man, those noblemen, they're all surrounded, but those elite units, they are very elite, so it will be interesting. Look at this guy. Whoa, 360 no scope over there. The archers are getting nailed, which is not good. General unit has come into play now, and he is moving around, which is perfect. That was needed. This unit should be mopped up fairly quickly. Both these units are more overpowered than the miners right there. These Dwarven Warriors look like they're just going to hold. The miners are doing a good job, so it'll be interesting. That might be bad for the Orcs. They might start losing position there. If they do, this is not going to be good, because then they're going to be able to come around and flank. Man, these archers are just getting nailed. Let's go back over here and see how this has started. The Axe Throwers look like they're coming into play now, and the Orc Raiders were pushing on this miner unit, which didn't turn out too well for them. Getting hit from both sides. Even for elite units, that's not very good. Dwarves can get away with it a little more, but those miners just don't have the armor. They're meant to be mining, not fighting. And looks like the Axe Throwers are getting ready. Be interesting if he throws any axes, which he might want to be careful because he could team hit, which would not be good. Oh, look at this. The Orc Band is moving in, which is what is needed. Miners are still doing okay there. There's not many left. It'll be interesting to see if he tries to go for the archers or not. The archers are still shooting at them. He is moving up his scouts, probably running low on ammo, and the Orc Band has decided to go for the travelers, which is probably a wise decision. The bodyguard unit is doing a good job. They'll probably hold that, even though it's such a light unit. Oh, the Dwarven Miners are pulling back. It is such a light unit, but I guess I shouldn't say light. Light in numbers is what I should say. They still can do such a great job. Even with low numbers, you might be thinking, oh, they're not going to last, but they'll do a pretty good job. The Axe Throwers are pulling back, probably to take a best defensive position they can, get close to these noblemen, and just hold the middle. These Orc Raiders are just tearing apart these miners. Poor miners, man. They just wanted to work in the mines and do their job and come home to their families. Nope. Shadow of Mordor has decided to show up at your door. The scouts over here are doing a pretty good job. Look at some of the epic music's coming on. We got the scouts. They're going to try to They're going to try to fire, I think, but it would probably be a bad idea. They might be able to get some shots here. Oh, this epic charge. Oh, it's not even going to be a charge. No, but it looks like Shadow Mordor is deciding to kind of defend this area now. Oh, the fire arrows are coming in. You gotta be careful here. Oh, team kill, which is no good. You're gonna have to stop that. He needs to realize that, hopefully. It's always worst thing ever when you start shooting your own men. Are the travelers actually holding? Wow, they are. I mean, they're taking losses, and they're not gonna win, but this is actually pretty good. Some of them are firing in the back. What is this guy doing? Gotten behind. That's just mean. Oh, look. Good thing we didn't miss this. They're actually forming up for a charge in the back since the miners had to pull back. Or got pushed back, I should say. This is going to be hard for the Dwarven warriors. Oh, it's not going to be good. They're getting hit hard. This is not good. They did so well. Look at the carnage. The carnage is just so much. And you can see that, you can see the Dwarven warriors in it, but they took out more orcs than they lost. This is actually pretty impressive. I love dwarves. They're doing a pretty good job. They're even pushing them back. That's actually very surprising. You can actually see the circle. But they will start losing men pretty quick. You're getting hit from both sides. Like I said earlier, it just wrecks you. The travelers are just the most surprising thing I've ever seen. They're actually holding against the general unit, which is very surprising. The noblemen are holding very well. Oh, poor soul. Man. It's not looking good. The axemen are, I should say, it's not looking good for the dwarves. They are holding as hard as they can. They're getting hit from both sides. Let's get an overview of everything. You can see the scouts are holding over here. They're not firing because it's just too close. You're not going to really hit your targets. If these were maybe elves, you could probably go for it. But with these kind of archers, they're the lowest that Mordor can make. So it's not the best. They're not going to have good accuracy, so I wouldn't even mess with it. The Urk halberds should be finished with this. This needs to fall. Once this falls, the travelers, and they can push in, that's what's going to be key to finishing this battle. These noblemen are just holding tight. Let's just look at that. Oh, poor orc. They're so bloodied. I mean, their capes are almost completely red now. Like, look at this guy. Just shaking it off. It's nothing. What are you talking about? 'Tis a scratch. His axemen are actually really good. I was very surprised by that. Usually in missile units, never that good at fighting. What are these archers doing? Oh, it looks like they're going to try to get a side shot. I don't even know if then it'd be good. They might actually... Oh no, the travelers are gone. The travelers are dead. I'm sure the general unit will start... Yep, there it is. It's starting to move. The Dwarven warriors are all gone. Let's actually look at that carnage. Look at what they did. That's just devastating. That's basically one unit. The miners did do their job, and you can see that they killed quite a few. But that Dwarven warrior unit held. If that Dwarven unit didn't hold, this battle would have been over much quicker. Oh, they're trying to get some shots. This is pretty hard. It's asking a lot of these scouts. They actually are getting some shots in. They did not take any out. Did hit some. I think that's the general unit. That one does have a red cape. That's not blood. That's an actual red cape. That would be cool if that was all blood. Starting to move in. They're starting to get surrounded. The axemen are actually holding against this orc band. There we go. Yeah, the orc maulers are in on it. That should help out quite a lot. Love that horn sounding. There's really no shot for the scouts, so this is going to come down just to infantry. And infantry alone. They're actually holding quite well. Oh, that guy just got... Oh, right to the face. That's such a huge axe. Oh, another one. And another. Oh, that spin. I'm pretty sure that guy just spun 360. Oh, his buddy's helping him out. Battle's looking good. General unit is just pushing out. Oh, that guy parried it. The battle is going pretty well. The orcs, though, have taken heavy losses. And I wouldn't even be surprised if the dwarves could kill half of this unit. The dwarves are so good at defense, which, I mean, it's kind of common sense, but it even surprises me sometimes, even though I played so many campaigns. Oh! Oh, he just cut his throat after stepping on his head. Wow. These axemen, man. They're actually impressing me. They've impressed me a lot. Even if the dwarves did not win this, they've hurt Mordor so much on their push to Erebor. Are these some minor? No, those aren't minors. Okay. They look a little different. They're the noblemen. They're actually holding a line, which is surprising right there. This last one. Looks like the general unit is just surrounded. I'm pretty sure that's his general unit since it does look different. Oh, he's getting hit from the back. He's all surrounded. He's holding tight, though. Pretty tough dude. He's covered in blood completely. Oh, and there he goes. That's not good for the dwarves. They've seen their hero fall. Their general. You can't break a dwarf, though. That is something you can say about dwarves. They're holding strong. They know they need to defend this mine. They need to kill as many orcs as they can before they reach Erebor.
Our men have taken control of the city.
They are holding tight. The axe throwers, though, are getting low. There's not many of them left. These guys are still holding a line, though, which is crazy. These Uruk halberds, though, are holding. They're doing okay. You can see quite a few of them are lost. I mean, just let's look at the carnage. I always like to look at that before the battle ends. And you can just see how many orcs just died here, just pushing these guys back. Oh, and it looks like one guy's going to get away. The orc maulers are pushing after him. But know what they need to do. They'll let the scouts get the one guy. They need to push around and end this. This is just going on too long. It's looking very bleak for the dwarves. At this point, they're just killing as many as they can. Getting hits in from the back. But you can just see the mass orc pile up here. This one guy is just running away. He knows what his job is. His job is just to get back to Erebor, or get back to maybe a scouting party and tell them what's happened here and tell them the story of the ambush of the mine. Hopefully he can get around this hill. The scouts are obviously firing at him. Alright, it looks like they're actually charging him. He got behind that hill. They're moving out. Shadow of Mordor knows what they need to do. They do not want to let him get away, because if he gets away, that ruins the surprise. Is what actually won the battle here was the ambush, the surprise that they were able to do. This one unit's just holding tight. All the axe throwers are gone. He's just holding out. And he's finally fallen. All the orcs are cheering. The scouts are chasing him. Hopefully he can get over that hill. If he can get over that hill, he's going to be safe. Alright guys, it looks like the dwarf got away. Hopefully you can find an outpost, a scouting party, or Erebor, and tell the mighty defense of the mine, and get something together to go against this force from Shadow of Mordor. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment, and this is a new thing I'm going to do, and I hope you guys will enjoy. Let me know if you do. See you guys on the next one.